I would like to define what I think marriage is.
Right.
Marriage to me is a covenant between a man and a woman that is instituted by God Himself.
Right. What type of woman are you looking at to marry?
When I wake up in the morning, she shouldn't look like Azonto Ghost.
Azonto Fiesta, Azonto Go Fiesta.
But you just
But I don't every morning when I wake up.
Sometimes people just go into marriage pretending, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Oh boy. When I got married, I was slim like I was a size 6 or 8.
Wow.
But now I'm 14, 16. When your husband talk about everything, everything, you can't tell your husband everything. People will be like, I'm fasting, I can't have sex. No. You can't have sex when you are fasting.
Won't you spoil your fast?
It will not. Who told you? It's like when the king saw Esther. He was pleased though.
That's the language.
Yes.
I want to be pleased.
Yes.
There's some conflict that I don't even know I'm in the conflict.
You
but
are
you're
inside.
But you're actually upset.
You are fighting. You are inside.
I didn't. And mostly it's either.
When I'm sad, you should know I'm sad.
How?
You should know, James.
Sophia, I think there's one last thing that you should mention. I'm waiting for you to mention it.
Hey, the sex.
Thank you.
That's for the sex, dear.
My mother says
You talk about it.
Now we get to even a more juicier part, and you can't afford to miss it. Before we get there, I want to briefly acknowledge our sponsors. We've got GoFab,
Right.
Creative Genesis,
Right.
Felicia's Kitchen,
Nice.
Twine Stitches,
Right.
and Events D'Original.
Yeesh.
Yes.
Right. And if you've been watching us so far, thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell your friends to come to listen CC360 podcast. And then now we are moving into marriages.
Yay.
So all three of us are married except James.
So can I go? Or...
Master, sit down. Don't you want to marry, James?
You around?
Huh?
Don't you want to marry?
Want to?
Would like to.
The Bible says we should multiply. So
The Bible says
go out into the world and we should multiply.
really.
So for the sake of multiplication, 2 times table, I will marry.
Okay. What type of woman are you looking at to marry?
Okay,
And before you
What
answer,
are the types of women?
and before he answers, please on the comment section, just type your name if you're a lady, and then you think James is your spec. And then, yes, because apparently he's the only one that's not married here.
If nobody is blessed,
Ladies, please.
So
Make
there's-
sure the comments are
free advertisement for James Lawson.
you put your name there, otherwise we'll not participate.
He's very single.
No, that's fine. But so James, answer. What is your spec? Now that's what we say. What is your spec? What type of woman are you looking for to marry?
What type of woman? Okay. Well, the most important thing is that she should be God-fearing. The second most important thing is that when I wake up in the morning, she shouldn't look like Azonto Ghost.
Sorry.
Her face should be.
No,
When she wakes up, her face should be. She should be wonderfully made. Then I'll be the fearfully made. Then together we can be fearful and wonderfully made.
You know how unrealistic movies make it seem like
So,
that you wake up and then the woman is already in makeup.
No,
But you
no.
just
But I don't want every morning when I wake up.
Like you want a fine
Justice
girl,
for
a fine girl,
justice for
a
all
fine
nice women.
girl.
You know, when I'm walking around, everybody should wonder, how did you get this girl? That's what I want. Then
Okay,
everybody will look at
first.
her and be like, what are you doing with this boy? Man, one of them.
It's like when the king saw Esther. He was pleased though.
That's the language.
Yes.
I want to be pleased.
Yes. Yes.
I want to also be pleased.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the third most important thing is me shouldn't be poor.
What? I didn't
hear
She
you.
shouldn't be poor.
She shouldn't.
Like,
I'm not saying she shouldn't come from a poor background.
but she shouldn't.
See the individual. She shouldn't be poor.
So we have poor in spirit and poor in pockets. Which one are you talking about?
Poor in spirit, face, pockets, any type of poverty in the world.
We rebuke.
We don't want.
But
We are setting a-
those who are poor in spirit will see God.
Oh, we are setting a standard.
No. Sorry, minus that one. But poor in pocket, poor in spirit is acceptable. I'm sorry. But like how money, because me, I like to give. If I give and you don't give me, I'll sack you from the house. So you can't be poor.
So essentially, they're just saying
That's my own. If you like poor people, there's nothing wrong with it too.
Exactly.
So my question is, if you get someone who is God fearing, rich, very rich in the pockets, but the when you wake up and then the face that you want to see,
What's
not
consideration
all that.
yeah.
What happens? Because you're not going to get a perfect.
I have a
person.
friend for that girl. I'll link her to my friend. My friend, he doesn't.
Then you'll be waiting for you will wait
I will
for the
Jesus.
perfect
I
person.
will wait.
I like-
Even if I have to wait till Jesus just takes me to heaven. I will wait.
Wow.
It's fine.
I like James kind of
Yeah.
this thing. He's particular about the looks. Sometimes people just go into marriage pretending,
You see, that's
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Oh boy,
I can't pretend.
you have to know what you like.
Yeah.
You have to know what you like before you go into marriage. If you like fair girls, stick to fair girls. Don't go and take a black girl and be worrying her. Tone your color. No. Enfa.
I mean, it's important. I'm happy that you mentioned it. But even though somebody might not agree with your criteria, it's your criteria.
It's your criteria.
And it's what you want, which is fine, which is good. I want to move on to the next question, where it's something that happens in church, and I always ask things about church. But marriages, Christian marriages especially, are failing a lot. And recently we heard about a marriage counselor that divorced her husband, and then she went about saying that she doesn't want any of her daughters to marry a man of God, which then tends to shift the discussion. I mean, tends to skew the whole idea of marriages with Christians as very, very bad. I don't know what are the causes of failing marriages as Christians? Sophie.
Okay. First of all, I would like to define what I think marriage is.
Right.
As a Christian, marriage to me is a covenant between a man and a woman. That is instituted by God Himself.
Right.
When you look at Genesis 2:18, God said it's not good for a man to live alone.
Mm-hmm.
So originally, God Himself instituted marriage.
Right.
He created marriage between a man and a woman.
Right.
Yes.
Man and a woman.
Yes. And you have to know that it's a covenant. I want to be clear on that.
Yeah.
A man and a woman. Yes.
Not
Yes.
Adam and Steve.
Yes. So as Christians, if we recognize marriage as a covenant, we come to church, we walk down the aisle, we make vows to each other through sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer. So that is. So you see, some churches have changed some of the things we say, richer and richer. But as realistic as life is, you may be rich today, the next moment.
Yeah, life happens.
Yes, life happens.
Like Paul said, I've learned to abase and to abound.
Yes,
Continue.
life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens. So some of the challenges can include even like sicknesses, physical appearance.
Yeah.
When I got married, I was slim, like I was a size 6 or 8.
Wow.
But now I'm 14, 16. So I think I double, triple the size. So imagine my husband liking slim things.
Yeah.
Hey, now I'm giving him all the cushions in this world. So life do happen, and the spark, especially finances, is one of the biggest things we don't talk about in marriage. You enter marriage without even talking about, are we saving together? Who is bringing money for this? Who is bringing money for that?
Right.
Are we putting money together for this? Finances is one of the things that, and it all boils down to communication.
Right.
There are a lot of people who don't talk about a lot of things.
Right.
And, you hear people say, oh, you and your husband talk about everything. Everything, you can't tell your husband everything. Oh, yes.
Hey. So then what's the communication?
No, the communication, you will talk, but everything. Some people, when they say everything, even when they go somewhere with their friends, they'll come back home and be talking about their friends with their husband. My friend did this, my friend did that, my friend did this, my friend, your friend. You'll be talking about your friends to your husband. Sometimes the things you are saying about your friends, they like it too. The negative things you are saying about your friends. And you almost fail. And my friend is like this, and my friend is like that, and talk. When they say talk about everything, talk about you and your husband, your everything, your everything, your marriage, your children, your what you are going through. It's you and your husband, your everything. Right. Not bringing your friend's problem to your home and talking about it.
Yes, that's true.
So communication is one of the things I would say that in Christian marriages it's not happening a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot. You can't. There are people you can't express your feelings to them.
Yeah.
Today I'm not happy. Women with our hormones. You are just not happy. You don't know why you are not happy, but you are just not happy. But there are some men who don't understand. Why is she not happy? I'm doing everything, but why? Yeah.
I don't understand that.
In this section, you have to keep quiet. Let the lady speak. Let the lady speak. So let's keep quiet.
Doreen, do you understand me?
I get you.
There are things you are going through. It's not like you don't want to tell your husband.
Or you're upset with him.
No, you're not. Your hormones are.
But they might take it the other way around.
Yeah. So communication, I think, and I think you, as spouses, we have to know each other.
Yeah.
You have to know when I'm off. You have to know when I'm happy. That one is Rebecca. I want to say a word. Oh, I've forgotten. When I remember, I'll say it. Communication is not also about talking.
Right.
Your body language, your tone, your actions. Yeah. So it's not about when I'm sad, you should know I'm sad.
How?
You should know, James.
So I feel let me come in so that maybe James understands. I think that these things come with the journey of the marriage and comes with time. And the number of fights you fight. Because sometimes people feel like conflict is not good in marriage, but actually it's very good. Because then I get to understand your point of view, especially when we're trying to resolve the conflict. And that's an opportunity for me to learn and to get to know you better. Because I feel like, okay, you don't like this, and that's the reason why we got. Because there are some conflicts that I don't even know I'm in the conflict.
You are inside.
But you're actually upset.
You are fighting. You are inside.
I didn't. And mostly it's either the man does not say something or the man says something. There's always so.
Or he didn't do something.
He didn't do something. And I feel offense is inevitable when it comes to relationships. But it's the way you handle the offense. It either brings you closer or sets you apart. Yeah. And I'm happy that Sophie's mentioned that. Sophie, I think there's one last thing that you should mention. I'm waiting for you to mention it.
The sex.
Thank you.
That's for the sex, dear.
My mother said
you will talk about it.
You were supposed to talk about friends with benefits. And
sex is
for us.
Sex is also one aspect that a lot of Christians struggle with in marriages. You know, we should be as spiritual as we are.
Yeah.
We should also not be so naive when it comes to, you know, bedroom matters. You know, yeah, you understand? It's a situationship, you know. Yeah, okay. You know, sex is one aspect of marriage that we don't take for granted, and that is something you can't also spiritualize it. People will be like, I'm fasting, I can't have sex. No, you can't have sex when you are fasting.
Won't you spoil your fast?
It will not. Who told you? You and your husband.
So that's for the single people.
For the married people, you can have sex. You can't have sex at all. Oh.
You don't come in this
That's what I'm
topic.
saying. So that is the one that will spoil the fast.
No, you people, you shouldn't do at all. So whether you are fasting or not, you shouldn't have sex.
Thank you.
Singles.
What if by mistake?
There is no mistake. You shouldn't do that kind of thing.
No mistake.
No mistake. That one there, they abstain for your own good.
So many people.
We as well as we can have in the kitchen, on the floor, on the ceiling, everywhere.
Information is too much.
Quick one. You can sit on it. You can lie down. The style shouldn't be one. It. Yes.
Just what?
I should say. Calm down.
Keep quiet.
I'm not advising.
I guess.
Sit on it.
Don't sit. You are not part of the sitting.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the married people, the young ones. You should make it interesting.
I feel I'm happy, Sophie, you're mentioning this, because I think that's also one aspect of our Christian life that has not been explored or spoken about as often as I think they should be spoken about.
Yeah.
Because lots of the youth out there learn sex from their peers and outside the world.
Yes.
And I feel that's the reason why we are having lots of these things, the citizenship, the talking stage, the friends with benefits, because the church is not speaking to the youth. The church is not speaking to us about sex and how glorifying it is to be in marriage with sex.
Yes.
And how waiting before you are married, before you have sex, how important it is. Because I feel that conversation has not gone down well, and it really needs to go down well with us. Because the people that I've spoken to that are Christians, that married as virgins, and those marriages ended in like 2 years or even less than a year, are a lot.
Please, your virgin. Wow. Explain the virgin. Is it primary virgin, secondary virgin?
So I'm talking about people who have never had sex before.
Primary ones.
So wait. For the sake of clarity, which one is this? I'm sorry, but
you know, some Christian sisters will be like, "Oh, I was having sex when I wasn't a Christian.
Yeah.
But since I found Christ, yes, I've stopped." That is secondary virginity.
But it's something to also uphold, because if I'm still able to stay and not have sex, it means that the effect of Christ in my life has produced results.
Exactly.
And so those people too are people that we should also acknowledge. So if you are secondary virgin, thank you. Actually, still stay till you get married, and we are proud of you.
Yes.
But for me, the main issue is that for Christians that are actually primary virgins, they enter into marriage and it's not working. Because nobody spoke to them about, do this when you get married, or this how sex should be done. And this kind of education is what is killing a lot of marriages that are in. Because for the people that I know, the men that are vulnerable enough to come talk to me and tell me that, they've had sex like once in 6 months. I'm like, how do you survive in a marriage that is sex starved?
And I think
No.
Definitely, you definitely talk.
Yeah.
One of the problems is that In the church, like we've just been saying and hammering, no sex before marriage.
Yeah.
We make sex look bad.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
A no-go area. It's drummed into your head.
Yeah.
Year upon year upon year. And how many years does it take you to get married? Until then, you've been told that sex is bad, like because you're not married. Now you get married and you have to be doing it. There has to be a transformation of the mind. And it's so difficult.
Yeah.
Transitioning.
Yeah.
And thinking that, okay, now I need to do it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
And so you find someone who has been chaste enough and, holy and everything. She's kept herself. Now she has to be in it, and it's a whole battle of the mind.
Yeah.
And one, you also don't know what to do, how to go about it, and you feel like if you're doing it too much, you're a baddie or you're a bad girl. It's a lot of mind work.
Yeah.
And that is where the battle, I think, starts from.
And Doreen, do you know the funny thing? If a naive girl in quotes marries a guy that is so experienced, is that you be like 10 like this? I said, no, I'm not going to tell like that.
Yeah.
No, I can't do this.
Yes,
I can't do this. And even with the sex style, there are some that Christians think is bad. Though. Like, is that bad? They think, I only know I have to do it this way. So if you're asking me to cross the bed and put my leg here, no. That one,
James.
that one, Jesus doesn't subscribe.
Oh my God! The way I wish that this conversation can keep going, but we are out of time, viewers. We are out of time. I would.
James. James has a question.
I would allow James to ask the question. Okay, so James, you have one question to ask.
James. Okay. It's A and B.
Question 1, A.
So, which position is in the Bible? Which one is in the Bible?
Next question.
He said once in 6 months is sex stuff. So, how regular should it be?
Okay.
Or does it depend on the person?
I would answer.
Some of my married friends, the girls, she says she needs
break.
Sometimes she can leave work, lunch break. She says she's going for lunch break, but she and her husband are going to meet too.
What is this? I would attempt to answer your second question.
I'll talk about my first question.
With the scripture from 1 Corinthians 7, verse 3.
Yeah.
It says that the husband should fulfill his wife's sexual needs, and the wife should fulfill her husband's needs. The wife gives authority over her body to her husband, and the husband gives authority over his body to his wife. Do not deprive each other of sexual relations unless you both agree to refrain from sexual intimacy for a limited time so you can give yourselves more completely to prayer.
That is fasting, the one.
Afterward, you should come together again so that Satan won't be able to tempt you because of your lack of self-control. And I'm happy, I'm happy that Paul mentioned this here, because self-control is something that is very lacking, especially when you are married. And the temptation to move out of your marriage, especially when you are not receiving sex, like the Bible has said, don't deprive each other of sexual relations. If your wife deprives you, the tendency of you moving out as a man is very high, and also vice versa. And so it's important that the frequency is like you said, communication. How frequent do I want it? Because at the end of the woman, a woman will still have her 1 week of period, and she might not want to have sex during that period. Is this something that you want to explore? There are also times in the month where the woman does not want to have, she's not in the mood. But it all depends on your communication, because you can have it as many times as you want to. And I know that there are some men, some people don't understand, but there are some men that don't want to have sex every single day.
Okay. And when men don't have money,
This where I take it out.
It's true. It's true.
No, she's making a valid point because
it's true.
your mental state can determine whether or not you want to actually
when
have
most
sex.
men are not financially sound,
Yeah.
especially when maybe they used to have money, maybe
yeah.
their business is bad or something.
Yeah, the
you know,
libido
with
goes
men
down.
is their ego.
Yeah.
If they are not, they are just not in the mood.
So those variabilities happen, and that is why it's important we still stick to this, that in spite of the things that are happening to you, do not deprive each other of sexual relations. When she asks for it, I can't say no. When he asks for it, you can't say no.
Sometimes you say
don't
no,
deprive.
then you are tired.
And so viewers, this is where we come to an end to our show. I'm glad for those of you who are, thank you for sticking with us right from the start to this. God bless you. We are really, really grateful for you sticking with us, and we are happy that you enjoy the show. And we pray that you still stick with us. You continue to like and subscribe, and still stick with us from you. Yes, and share, and still stay with us for the next juicy episode. And I can't wait for us to continue this discussion. And I wish we could continue, but then because of time. Thank you guys so much. And we still want to acknowledge our sponsors, GoFab, Twine Stitches, Creative Genesis, and Felicia's Kitchen. And Events by
Doriel.
Yes. Yeah. Events by Doriel. And thank you guys. I want to thank our guests too. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, James. So much, James.
We've had
and
a
I'm
great
sure
time.
she's writing her mention her name is I also want to thank our production team. You guys work so hard to make this possible. I know we won't get to see you, the audience will get to see you, but we want to acknowledge you guys. Guys are really, really doing so much. And thank you for putting this together. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, it's ChurchChat360, my church,
Your
church. See you guys. And from us, we want to sign off. And it's ChurchChat360, my church and your church.
church.
See you guys later. Bye.